What's up, podcast?
Welcome
back to the podcast.
Shoutouts to all our icebergers.
Yeah, thanks for the iceberging, guys. That was a good video. Thanks for the 200 and something views on that. That's pretty awesome. Thank you.
Very big, very huge.
Yeah.
If you're coming to us from the iceberg and have not watched our previous content, this is going to be a lot different. So buckle in and enjoy. Just giving you a forewarning, kiddo.
Yeah, but I mean, you came back for our charming personalities, obviously, not necessarily the content. So
yeah, not the Calvin.
You shouldn't have too much to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Calvin. He did comment on the video, and he did see our video. So
yeah, shout out.
That's
Calvin.
pretty awesome.
If you're watching this and didn't watch all the way through the iceberg for whatever reason, I wouldn't once again apologizing for bullying you so hard, man. It was just it was the way the tides went.
Yeah, it came across a little mean. We didn't mean it to be that mean. We were mostly angry at the Berg. We weren't mad at you.
Yeah, you're probably a fine.
He seemed chill
chap.
about it, though. He seemed totally chill about it.
Yeah, he seemed very gracious that we even made the video to begin with. So I'm gonna assume he's pretty okay with the jokes. But
when I looked back at it, it did. Most of them were more directed at how much we didn't like the Berg, and we were just kind of making little jokes.
Yeah, we're just kind of joshing.
This isn't an apology, by the way. We don't care. It's just funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
We were a little mean, okay? We can concede that.
We were a little silly, a little rambunctious, but fuck you, Calvin.
Yeah, for real. All right.
Anyhow.
Oh man.
Been a week.
Hot outside, man. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Yeah, my shop doesn't have AC, so
that's brutal.
Been porta-cooling around in there.
Yeah, I work at a weed dispensary, and it's just like a cinder block garage that got turned into a dispensary, and it has no AC, and we just have fans, and like it gets so goddamn hot in there. And I close, so we gotta mop that shit, and it like gets humid, dude, and I literally want to collapse on the floor and die.
Yeah, my shop is literally a cinder block garage with a metal roof. So
yeah,
I feel the pain.
Same kind of deal.
Yeah,
it's brutal out here.
Yeah,
but it's okay. We're gonna get through it, everybody. I just like close my eyes and think about it being not so hot.
Yeah, yeah. I just the thing that makes me the most sad is that I have a pretty lengthy drive. It's not like the worst drive ever to and from work, but it's long enough. The air is so hot down here. I can't drive with my windows down.
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's gross. It makes me really
sad.
That's
the worst.
It's fucked up.
Right. You can't even just enjoy yourself a little bit on your drive. Do a little dolphin hand out the window.
Yeah, literally. I can't blare Walk by Pantera with my windows down and get weird looks. It's very sad.
Yeah. Facts.
It's very sad.
What kind of world do we live in?
Yeah.
God damn, it's these freaking data centers, everybody.
Yeah.
Remember that, everybody.
Yeah,
don't put me on a list, government, but hey.
Yeah, ChatGPT, you stay out.
Yeah.
It's all good fun, ChatGPT.
I saw that there was a alternative to ChatGPT called like Green GPT or whatever, and it was supposed to be like eco-friendly AI, and I was like, how the fuck does that work? Is it like how do you make it eco-friendly? You still have to use like a bunch of servers and shit, don't you?
Just runs off some dude's personal. Like
I guess,
just 13080 fucking fighting for its life.
Yeah, it's actually just like a hamster farm in Serbia. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Eco-friendly ChatGPT. Get out of here.
Dude, I saw that.
It's a scam.
Speaking of, I saw it's like in LA or something, but some rich guy, he just bought a billboard that is like pretending to be an AI, but it's not an AI, it's just some dude. And
oh yeah, like the guys inside the billboard type thing.
No, it's not even that. He's literally like, it's an advertisement to an AI website, and you go there and you type in your question, and it's one guy that answers the questions, and sometimes he'll take like 4 days to respond, but he will.
That's crazy.
It's hilarious. He literally just bought it.
Oh,
so
I did see that. Yeah, it's literally just
so
like
real AI companies could use the ad space.
That's awesome. I did see that. Yeah, he's just like, just ask this guy about it, and you'll fucking find an answer.
Yeah, he'll give you an answer. Some
That's
lady
so
asked him for a
awesome.
drawing of a cat, and it took him 4 days, and it was like the most like thrown together MS Paint cat I think I've ever seen in my life. But it's kind of endearing. I
Yeah,
kind of love that.
that's really cute. I like that. We should start doing more stuff like that.
Yeah,
I do like the theory that ChatGPT was just like a bunch of Indian guys. That was pretty funny.
that's a good theory. Just a whole bunch of dudes in
That's a good
India.
theory. Yeah, like AI stands for artificial Indians and not artificial intelligence or whatever. I have nothing against, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's
No, that's
funny.
crazy.
It's a
That's
funny
funny.
idea. It could be any race of person, but
Yeah, it's true.
if it was one and realistically, like it makes sense.
Yeah, it could happen.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, fucking wild start to the pod. Sorry, fellas.
Yeah, deep. We're getting deep.
Getting deep. So this came out.
Hmm.
I watched
Oh yeah,
this.
it did, didn't it?
I watched
Nice.
this. It was so good.
Nice. That's awesome.
Holy shit.
That's
Dude.
good. Yeah.
It's like I think it's the best Spider-Man movie to ever come out, man.
Damn.
And I
That's
really
crazy.
do mean that. It's like it pulls from so many different parts of just the history of Spider-Man, including the games,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell. Like you can just
That's sick.
tell it is a masterpiece. It is truly Peter Parker and Spider-Man in a movie working together, not as one, and that's awesome, man, because that's all it's ever been. I love it. It was great.
That's
I
dope.
I
Hell yeah.
can't say anything about the plot without giving away parts of the plot, and it
Right.
is just man, it's good,
Good as hell, man.
good as hell. So yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. I've seen like clips of like, yeah, they did like poses and like cinematography that would look like covers of comics or like certain panels or whatever. That's
yeah,
pretty awesome.
and that's a part of a part of the movie, which is really really fucking
Oh,
cool.
okay.
It's really
That's
really
dope.
fucking cool. And just like after I watched it, there's a clip on like Instagram or something of like the top was Insomniac Spider-Man movement and the bottom was Tom Holland in this movie, and it's like 1-to-1, which is
Mm,
really cool.
that is cool.
Because like how much better do you get Spider-Man movement or than the Spider-Man game? You know, like
That's
obviously like
true.
you're gonna move, like that's how Spider-Man's supposed to move now. You know,
Yeah. And people did like it
I
specifically for that
oh yeah,
movement and the animation and stuff. So it makes sense. Why not?
oh yeah,
Just use what's already working.
yeah. No, it was good.
That's cool.
It was great. The action was fantastic. The story was captivating and exciting and depressing all at the same time.
Hmm.
Um, the suit was good. They didn't change
Yeah.
the suit, which thank fuck. Like they very
Right.
much so pulled. Like you can see it in the trailer. They pulled from a lot of influences for the suit, and he didn't just like change the suit halfway through. Slight spoiler, like he does in every fucking Spider-Man movie that's come out of Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really nice to see because I hate it when they're like, but now he has the nano thing that Iron Man has. And I'm
Yeah, no,
like,
he
okay.
Iron Spider.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's so lame. And I'm glad that it's just Peter Parker, man.
Yeah.
It's man, it was good. Like I
Hell
can't wait
yeah.
for you to watch. I know you're not the biggest Marvel shill,
No, yeah.
but
I'm not
fuck,
hating.
dude.
I'm never preying on their downfall ever.
No.
And all the Tom Holland movies have been good. I'm not even gonna pretend like they weren't. I have problems with the last one, but it was
Oh,
still
me
a good
too.
movie.
Me too. Like I the same problems I have with the last one, and they're the same problems I have with Deadpool and Wolverine is that it's very nostalgia baity.
For sure.
And like
Yeah.
I can get behind that to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine definitely did it better.
I agree. At least it made more sense for Deadpool
Yeah, 100, like
and
it's
that
fucking
and that
Deadpool.
movie franchise.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah, that for that it really didn't bother me that much. I know people really didn't like it because of that, but I mean, when I watched it for the first time, I was like, sick. I liked it. I don't know.
yeah, no, like I loved it more for that, and like that's
Right.
I'm just like speaking what the general public is saying, you know,
Sure.
not
Right.
saying that it's
Yeah.
my personal criticism, but I
No,
mean
yeah.
to an
I do
extent it
agree
is,
though
but
that it
like
is there. Yeah.
it is nostalgia baity, and like I didn't like it as much in Spider-Man, but I loved it in Deadpool Wolverine, you know, like
Right.
as a kid that grew up with the atrocity that was the Wolverine movie and X-Men Origins Wolverine and certain X-Men movies, and loved them
Mm-hmm.
because I was a child and I was like, oh my god, Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique is fucking awesome.
True. True.
Um, it, yeah, I just feel like it really pulled that franchise together and kind of gave it everyone a proper send off, and I'm kind of nervous about what they're gonna do in Doomsday with those characters now.
True.
Because of what Deadpool Wolverine was, but I just feel like making, I don't know, and this is kind of hypocritical for what I'm saying about Deadpool Wolverine, but I feel like making your central plot point, holy shit, it's Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, is kind of lame. You
Yeah,
know, like I loved seeing
I
him.
agree.
It was cool because Andrew
It was
never
cool.
got his third movie, and Toby never got his fourth. So it's cool to kind of like give them both the spotlight for kind of what they signed up for. So that was really
Mm-hmm.
cool, and them
Yeah.
fighting all together and kind of teaching our universe, MCU universe, Spider-Man what it is to be Spider-Man was cool.
Yeah.
And they definitely they call back to that every once in a while, and it definitely plays into Peter's character that we are currently at, which is cool. They didn't just
Right.
like,
That's cool.
so those guys were there, that's that,
Right.
which is great. I'm very happy it wasn't just the one off. It plays into
Yeah.
this movie, which is good. um but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
i feel like I feel like No Way Home was really meant to be watched one time,
Yeah.
because it's unfortunately easy for me to pick apart on a second watch through, and then even easier on a third.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's only cool the first time you watch it, honestly. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
uh,
I think, and I guess honestly, I could honestly probably say the same about like Deadpool or Wolverine or anything kind of like that. I mean,
for
honestly,
sure.
a lot of superhero movies, I personally don't really go back to for a while,
Yeah.
or at least, or like the theater experience was really big back in the day, like pre-COVID, like that was a big part of it.
Hmm.
And even after that, like just seeing a superhero movie in the theaters is really awesome. Like I always talk about how I love the Robert Pattinson Batman,
The
but
Pattinson.
I've literally only seen it in theaters fucking 5 or 6 years ago or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I fucking love that movie, but I've never fucking rewatched that shit.
I
And
mean, either.
I don't know, there's something about watching it in the theaters. And now I don't have access to it, so it's weirder for me. But I do, I watch them on the TV and then I'm just like, cool, man. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get
And it
you.
usually gets spoiled by the time I watch it. It's just inevitable with short form content. There's no you can't
No, you're just
escape it.
gonna. No, yeah. If you don't see this movie within like the next week, it's gonna be like fucking. I already saw the whole fucking movie already on Twitter, dude. Like
Yeah, right.
it's just
No,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
I might try to seek out alternative sources to watch this movie so I can actually see what's going on because it does look good and I like Spider-Man a lot. Spider-Man's a great character for a lot of people
Yeah,
and they've done a good job with him. And this movie kind of seems like they actually tried pretty hard and I feel
really
like it's
hard.
been a minute since the last Spider-Man movie too. Like I felt like the first trilogy was like kind of bang bang,
Yeah, it was. Huh?
Not maybe not that fast, but
It felt
it was
quick.
pretty hype at the time.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't help either that Spider-Man was like Civil War, and then Homecoming
Right.
came out, and then Infinity War came out, and then
True,
No
and
Way
then he
Home
was
came
there in
out,
like
and
all
yeah,
of
it was
those
like,
movies.
yeah, he
That's
was like
true.
he wasn't like an integral character to that entire storyline, but he was there for the start and for
Yeah,
the end heavily. So I
for
feel
sure.
like that kind of generates that, which I agree with.
Hmm. But no, I'm glad they actually made a banger. That's cool.
No, it's really
I'm
like
ha-
I'm
That's
going
good.
to end up watching it again at some point, but
Hmm.
as of right now, it's definitely my favorite Spider-Man movie. Like
Yeah,
by far. I feel like it does everything just like perfectly right,
that's awesome.
and it doesn't like, because I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but his villains are like some of the worst character designs I think I've
Yeah.
ever seen in fiction ever.
No, there yeah, there's so many problems with those movies.
Yeah,
They're
and I like
funny though. I still like them, but yeah.
no, I think he's a great Peter Parker, and I still believe he's the best actor in the suit.
Yeah.
Um, and then like Toby's movies, I think he has the most captivating um villains. I mean, you have Doc Ock and Norman Osborn, like the versions
Hmm.
that everyone knows in those movies. But the
Yeah, and that whole
story is
universe
just
like yeah,
Spider-Man 3
no.
fucking ruined it, man.
I love Spider-Man 3 though. It's terrible, but it's so funny.
It's funny because of how bad it is, and like it's
That's
just
true.
so
That's
hard for
true.
me to watch. Like if
I
I'm
think it's so fucking funny.
if I'm by myself on like a Saturday, no funny juices in me, and I
Mm-hmm.
just throw that shit on like around noon, like I'm gonna have an awful time. But if I'm hanging out with the boys and we're bored and we've been boozing, Spider-Man 3
Yeah.
is a great
No,
time.
that's true.
Spider-Man
That's
3 is a
true.
fucking hilarious time.
No, and the first two movies are definitely better movies.
For sure.
Yeah. I think Tobey Maguire worked for his universe, but I think it didn't work for what we have, the tone that we're going for now.
No.
So
No. And
it's just, yeah, it's just a different thing. It's just a different time.
completely. And I'm just so fucking glad that we finally have a college age Peter Parker in the MCU. Holy fuck,
Hmm.
dude.
No, it's nice to actually see some character development with Spider-Man and not just him continuously being reset to just like a teenager.
It's so annoying because yes, I
Yeah.
like the fundamentals of Spider-Man are very, very important to the character. You know, you can
Hmm.
you can do a Batman movie and he can be like, "Oh, my parents died. I'm really sad." Like later on in the movie, and that's fine. But like,
Hmm.
you need to be there when Uncle Ben dies or when Aunt May dies or Gwen
Right.
dies. You know, you need to see those moments because they completely define this character every single time. You know, and
Hmm.
every single iteration goes about it a little bit differently. And because of
Right.
those slight differences, it shapes the differences in the future of that character. I'm just
Hmm.
really upset it took 3 fucking movies for Spider-Man to have his Uncle Ben moment. Because, like, you can
Right.
argue that's what Tony was supposed to be, but, like, not fucking really, dude.
No, I didn't like it. Didn't work like that though.
No. And, like, it needed to be Aunt May, and they made it Aunt May, and
Hmm.
it defined the character. That's what you're supposed to. I'm just like, it
Right.
was so frustrating and took us this long to get to this good of a version of the character. But I'm
Right. And
so
yeah,
happy we're here.
that's good. No, I'm glad they pulled it back because I was worried about that the Aunt May thing when I first saw that movie because it just kind of felt like I don't know, it kind of felt out of nowhere, and then it just kind of like it felt like the end of the movie. He just got like uber dunked on,
For
even
sure.
though they figured it out. You know,
No, for sure.
it was just an awkward ending. I think it's good that they turned it around though. I think that makes it good now looking back. But at the time, I was a little like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Yeah. No, and I felt the same way. And now that this movie's out,
Right.
like, oh, they're doing Uncle Ben finally. You know?
Right.
Like
No,
we're
that's cool.
obviously they're like, yeah, the Tony Stark thing doesn't make that much fucking sense. So we're gonna do
Yeah.
this Aunt May thing and we're gonna kind of rush it and then it's gonna make sense in the next movie. And it does.
Hmm.
So that's good. I'm just really happy they didn't just stick with it being fucking Tony Stark, the guy that just
Yeah.
gave him a fuck ton of money in a fancy suit and said, "You're my
Right.
kid," you know.
And in reality, if we're thinking about it, he only got a hold of him because he wanted to fuck with Captain America.
Literally because he was petty about fucking the
Yeah.
Sokovia Accords, bro. Like that's literally the
Yeah.
whole reason he got into contact with Peter, by the way. But you're right. I
In a
didn't
weird
really think
movie.
about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's why Tony didn't feel right. And even in the first Tom Holland Spider-Man movie is like it's like I don't know, Tony's like his weird stepdad
He's like
or
a
like I don't
surrogate
know.
dad. Weird.
Yeah, it's this weird and he's the one doing it. I don't think Peter Parker's like, "Oh my God, will you be my dad?" He's just like he's excited to be a superhero and he's talking to a superhero, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's not.
And
It's not. Peter's 16 in that movie. You
that's
know,
yeah,
like
that's what I mean.
he's
Like, yeah.
impressionable. Obviously, it's not Peter's fault that he like.
Sure.
You know, I fucking never thought about it that way. That really puts a lot of perspective on that relationship for me. That's really fucking funny.
Well, that's what I think Tony is until like Endgame
Pretty much, yeah.
when he like makes the turnaround finally and is like, "Wow, I actually am a douche and I got to turn it around."
Yeah, and
Like
that's
all the Iron Man movies is about him being a huge douche and having to turn it around.
which is
That's
also
like,
a problem with
you
that
know.
character for me.
I
We
agree.
made the turn in
Yeah.
Iron Man 1, and it made sense why it was different in Iron Man 2 because he was dying, so he went back to his old ways, and then he fucking became Tony Stark again and fixed his problems and fixed his
Mhm.
fucking debt, his dying problem. Everything's good. And
Right.
then it happens again in Iron Man 3. We're like, okay, we've done this the last 2 movies. Can we find a different
Right.
plot point other than Tony Stark's a fucking arrogant asshole?
Yeah.
And then we get the Civil War, and then he's a selfish asshole.
Yeah,
You
he's
know, and you're
just
like,
yeah.
dude, can we just get there? And then he dies. And you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. No, and yeah, it's not to say that they definitely don't have that some sort of kind of paternal relationship or whatever, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
It's just not. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I hope freaking Doomsday is good too.
I'm so nervous
That's
about
the
that
one I'm
fucking
more
movie.
worried about. I think it's a little too ambitious,
I'm
and
so
people are
nervous
already
about
kind
that.
of mad about it.
Yeah, and like I my my headcanons, I hope become real because if the movie goes exactly how the general public has been memeing on it going, it's
Hmm.
gonna be a stinker. And that
Right.
makes me really sad. And
Yeah.
we're literally this and Secret Wars is gonna be the end of this timeline. Like they're
Right.
going to reset it after this. And if we just leave it off on another fuck you 9000 moment,
Yeah.
ugh, dude.
Yeah. We'll see. I think they've been working on this long enough though that hopefully it will be good, and they know that they have been kind of bombing for a while,
Completely. I mean, DC is
and so
fucking
if
in their territory now, finally, so they have to step it up.
right. So hopefully they'll do something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not necessarily I'm definitely not like a Marvel hater, but I just yeah. They definitely have a lot of weird things with their movies. I just think they started to make their movies like everything was a Star Wars level production,
For sure.
and it's supposed to be fucking enormous and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. It just became something more than like, I don't know. Yeah, we've talked about it before on the podcast. It's just like, yeah,
Yeah, it's
just becomes really big and weird
yeah.
sometimes.
And we talked about it. There needs to be more small projects. There needs to be more people in on it.
Right.
You know, that doesn't need to. I don't know. I don't know. We've talked about it. We're
Mm-hmm.
skipping that topic. Spider-Man's
Right.
awesome. This movie's
Spider-Man's
so
epic,
fucking
dude.
good.
That's awesome. I'm glad that they made a good Spider-Man movie because Spider-Man is a good superhero.
He's really good. I love Spider-Man. He's probably in my top 5 easy.
I'm excited for the next Spider-Verse movie because that's supposed to be relatively soon.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't
So,
have any hope that movie comes out until I buy the ticket and I'm in the theater and then it starts and then it goes for like 20 minutes and then it doesn't stop
right.
for no reason. So
Hmm. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be cool though when it comes out.
it'll be really fucking awesome. I'm really excited.
I need to actually watch Spider Noir too. That looked really good.
I do need to watch
It
that.
looked
Yeah,
cool.
we had that on in the background while we're fucking yapping when you were over at my place. So
Yeah.
never got back around to it.
Nope. It
Yeah,
looks cool though.
looks cool as fuck.
Nicolas Cage is a funny guy.
Nick Cage is a really fucking cool and funny guy. I like that guy.
He is dope. He's nice. He does cool projects, which I think is dope.
Yeah, he's a guy. I fuck with
He
him.
is a guy.
He's a guy.
Hell yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Something I
Nice.
wanted to just talk about real quick. Um,
Okay.
the new Marvel
Oh
fighting
hell yeah.
game's out,
Yeah.
and last time we talked about the FGC, we shit on it. All right,
Right.
I'm here to
Yeah.
praise the FGC. This fucking game looks really cool, and I'm not going to
It
play
does.
it. But
Right.
the homage this game has done to the entire community with Deadpool's move kit is super
Mhm.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Like this is literally a 12-minute video of just references to like moments in FGC and characters throughout the community. Like it is super cool, dude.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. I have actually heard about this. I have a friend who's really, really, really big into FGC, and so when he was talking about this game for a while, ever since they like announced it, and then he was telling me about all this Deadpool stuff, and no, he was like so hyped on it. Like that shit, those motherfuckers went crazy for that. That was really smart. That's really
Super.
cool.
Yeah, it's super smart and super fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was
And
really
like,
impressed with it.
yeah, no, this game actually looks really good. I'm like kind of into fighting games. I like them sometimes, but like, yeah, no, and I like how they kind of fleshed it out to be more than literally just a fighting game. Like that's kind of why I haven't gotten Invincible Versus yet, because like the story mode didn't look very cool, and it kind of just looked competitive, and then people got really sick of it quickly because it was just like competitive. But this game's got like a really compelling story mode and like different kinds of multiplayer modes and mini games and shit that all kind of are kind of fresh and new. And it's
That's really
pretty
cool.
it's pretty fucking dope. It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, I didn't know
It's
it had
it's
such a
cool when
fleshed
stuff like
out.
this comes out.
Yeah, I didn't know how it such a fleshed out everything else. I feel like too many
Hmm.
fighting games recently have been way too focused on the like the
Well, yeah,
Evo aspect of it. Because that is a
100%.
lot of your community at the end of the day, you know. But there are
Right.
people that just want to casually fuck around with a fighting game. That's why I like Injustice so much. As shit of a
Right,
fighting
I
game it
agree.
was, like I was able to just hop on, do a tower, and then it actually like did something and progressed my character, and I was able to like, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care about, like, as stupid as it is, I don't really care about the competitive aspect of a lot of fighting games. I just want to kind of sit down,
Yeah.
fuck around, and kill some bots, and then progress a story or progress the progression of my character, whatever it is.
Right.
So it's cool that this game is kind of trying to capitalize on what I guess is now a niche market of just like, I don't know, people that aren't in it for fucking rank points, you know?
Right. No, I think it's cool because this game is doing both at the same time. Like they're adding shit for casual players. And I mean, and it's a fucking Marvel game. Like I feel
Yeah,
like if you don't add casual shit, it's stupid. Then like you already have the IP of Marvel on your like backing you. Like you might as well make it non-fighting player people wanna fucking play it. But at the same time, yeah, you have to at least appeal to competitive and then the whole community as well. Because even I mean, even the community isn't all necessarily like hyper competitive, really, really good at the game. They just kind of like the fucking community and nerd out about it, you know?
yeah.
So it's cool. I think they did a good job with this game. I'm like 50-50 on buying it, you know, maybe in a some time when it's on sale or something.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's cool. And you know, it gives appeal too for like couch co-op and shit too. That's what I think that's why I always play like older fighting games is because even though you can still kind of play some couch shit and it's fun.
You can just fuck around with some buddies on a fucking
Right.
on a like a party or something, you know?
Yeah, but you can't do that shit with Tekken 8.
No,
Like you and the homies aren't just gonna pick up Tekken 8
no,
and
unless
play
you,
it for an hour.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
unless you and the homies have been playing Tekken 8 for 20 hours
Right.
already,
Yeah,
you know?
unless you and your homies smell like cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Exactly. Unless you got that cheese dick, then it's not fucking working out.
All jokes, just joking.
JK,
Satire.
JK.
Nah, y'all stink, bro.
Yeah,
You
y'all are
know
pretty
it.
stinky.
I
Y'all
listen to
stink so
metal,
bad there's a
dude.
fucking
It
deodorant rule like
stinks.
Evo. That's a pretty big problem. You guys are fucking stinky.
Yeah,
You
dude.
guys know it.
And it's not even just fighting game people. It's just fucking nerds in general. Nerds across the board are stinky.
Yeah, they're
So,
stinky fuckers.
what are you gonna do? All you gotta do is be the least stinky. That's how you do it, boys.
That's
That's my
true.
word of advice.
That is true. Unless
Do
you're
the
in
bare
a
minimum.
tournament, in which case your goal is to be the most stinky, because that's literally a fucking mood, like a
Hey, man.
fucking
Low key, I
a
respect
strategy.
it. There was a O lineman on the Broncos who used to purposely piss and shit his pants, and to make people like grossed out.
Huh.
Yeah, it was back in the old days.
Huh.
But he was a funny guy.
Well, it is a strategy.
The more you know. The
Yeah,
more you
it
know.
is a
It is a
strategy.
strat.
That's fucking awful,
Yeah.
but what am I gonna do about it? Fucking probably nothing. I'm not on the field. Fucking do what you want.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? And is that a flag? You know, like, are you really gonna be like, hey man, this guy stinks? It's like, duh.
Yeah,
He's a football player.
We're playing football. You guys are
Have
like,
you
you guys
seen
are
that
rolling around in
guy?
the grass all day. Fucking, what are we saying?
Yeah.
But ref, he
So,
shit his pants. Okay.
what am I gonna do about it?
Yeah. So I just really briefly want to talk about this. I really don't know anything else about it other than my my favorite character is really cool in it. That's basically it. And that's all I really care about. It's not gonna make me pick up the game,
Yeah.
but it's cool. I know he exists and he's cool in it, so that's nice.
Yeah. No, I agree. I've always really liked the Marvel Capcom games because they seemed like they were always kind of like this same kind of style of like fighting game, and it's cool. And you know the recent ones aren't as good because Capcom's not as good as it anymore. So
And Capcom doesn't
this
really
is
have integrity
this
anymore.
looks
So
good. Mm-mm.
yeah, so pretty cool.
Cool guys.
Cool guys.
Cool
Really,
stuff.
also quick thing. Wanted to highlight our castings
Mm.
for the new X-Men movie. I'm not gonna scroll up because there is a spoiler up there. I'm sure you already know about it, but regardless, we got Kit Connor as Cyclops. Don't know this guy, but he looks like fucking Cyclops. And Samara
Yeah.
Weaving as Emma Frost. Don't know her, but she looks like fucking Emma Frost. Thought it was just some good casting.
Okay.
Pretty thrilled about it. These people just look the part and they're actors, and that's pretty cool.
Right.
So there's a whole bunch of whispers about other characters that are going to be casted for the new X-Men movie, which this is going to be the confirmed the first reboot movie of the MCU. So they're starting after Secret Wars is done. The first new phase, new universe shit is going to be X-Men, which is cool.
No.
I'm okay with that.
I didn't mean to say no. I meant to say cool. I don't know what happened.
Fuck, no!
No!
Oh, fuck, I hate mutants. I
don't know what... Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so that just... Cool casting. Like, this looks like Emma Frost. I'm not going to complain about that. This looks like... This looks like fucking the guy himself. The fucking... The leader of the guys. Of the X-fellas. So...
Yep.
Pretty cool. We'll see. I'm always nervous about X-Men movies.
Yeah.
I think the last one we got that wasn't Logan was Dark Phoenix and then New Mutants.
Yeah.
And those are probably some of the worst cinematic movies of all time. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think it could be good. We'll see. I think it depends on like Doomsday and the other movie.
Yeah.
It just depends.
That's
cool. I mean, I'm honestly glad they're just going to different characters now. I mean, and the X-Men are like always an integral part of Marvel, so it'd be a good way to like start a new universe.
Yeah, I mean, they've been avoided for so long because of Fox stuff, but I mean, Deadpool's in it now, and fucking Spider-Man's in it now, and everything's kind of coming to we should probably invest in this MCU thing because we're not going to really release a new X-Men movie and get good reception because it's not going to be good. Because they tried.
Come on.
They tried, and it's, but
yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. Not as nervously excited as I am for Doomsday because I feel like, based off of the casting and the fact that it's gonna be the first like quote unquote new MCU movie, they kind of have to make it good.
Yeah.
They don't really have much of an option. If this first one flops, it's gonna be like COVID all over again, where we're like, oh, so we're just back to fucking Ant-Man Quantumania and the Marvels, you know, and then everyone's just not gonna give a fuck, and then DC's gonna take them out back and tell them to look at the flowers. So,
yeah, we'll see how that shit goes.
Yeah,
I think it's cool though. I mean, yeah, at least trying something different's good.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see this whole new fucking kit and caboodle. We'll see how this fucking
kit and caboodle.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what it is, dude. That's what that cast looked like. I was like, God damn.
I
don't even fucking know half you people.
Which I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like we've tried.
No, it's fine.
The fucking A-list actor shit with Marvel for a while now, and some of it lands, and obviously some of it doesn't. I mean, we have to remember that we started the MCU out with Robert Downey Jr. after he got convicted of drug abuse, after he was a massive whatever addict, after everything, when no one in Hollywood would hire him.
Yeah.
And he became one of the most recognizable characters in cinema, you know? So I don't think giving the little guy a chance is a bad thing. It's obviously working over at DC. I mean, I didn't know I didn't know who the fuck the Superman guy was until I watched Superman.
Right.
So
yeah, I don't know. I think it really depends. I think in my personal opinion, it's like I feel like I don't know. I really would have liked a Doctor Doom that was like fucking not Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. I still feel that way.
Come the fuck on.
He's just not a good casting. I want like a big fucking Eastern European guy. I need a fucking evil ass dude.
Yeah, I need a big evil fucking guy that has a small scar on his face and then obsessed over that scar.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe I'll be super surprised and it's gonna be so fucking good. But like, I don't know. I gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah, me too. And it's hard because like I want it to be like a cop-out Doom because it's so stupid that it's RDJ. But at the same time, if it is a cop-out Doom and they go about it like, Tony? Duh? Right. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. But at the same time, it should be somebody else, man.
I agree.
It should be anybody fucking else. Like, I don't care if you fucking pulled fucking Andre the Giant back from the dead and threw the Doom mask on his dead corpse and made him Doom, you know? Like, I would prefer that to whatever fucking, hopefully not, oh my god, it's Tony Stark bullshit they might pull, you know?
Right.
Like,
No, I hope actually Tony Stark comes out as Doctor Doom and he comes out of a portal or whatever and he's like, I'm fucking Doctor Doom, bitch, and then like the real Doctor Doom comes up behind him and then like squishes his head and then it's like I'm the real Doctor Doom.
yeah, like some
You know what I
fucking
mean? That
Ultron
would be
shit,
cool.
like some Ultron
He's like,
shit.
I'm the real MF Doom. Dude, they should get MF Doom's actually been alive this whole time and
And
then
he's
he
just
comes
been
back in the
waiting for
movie.
Avengers Doomsday. He goes, Mr.
Yeah.
Fantastic, and then Pedro Pascal says the N word.
And then he blows him up with his mind. And then he blows up Robert Downey Jr. with his mind.
Like
And then
fucking
the
like
whole
Doctor
movie is just him
Manhattan.
spitting bars. Yeah.
No, like exactly like that.
Yeah, dude. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I really hope the movie
Well,
ends like Iron Man 1 ended, where it's Doctor Doom on a stage in front of everyone. He just goes, I am Robert Downey Jr., and everyone starts taking pictures and screaming, and the movie cuts, and then it's just fucking Pantera. Fucking Cowboys from Hell starts fucking fading in. I am Robert Downey Jr.
that'd be awesome. Dude, and then there's a whole hour long end credit scene and it's just like the and it's just like all the actors bent over slapping their bare ass like giving you the middle finger like telling you to go fuck yourself.
It's literally just the like the 24-hour live stream that they played revealing all the actors. That's just the after
Yeah.
credit scene. So we can only show the movie one time per theater per day.
Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It'd be pretty
That's a
sweet.
good idea.
Yeah, I think they should hire us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel, hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up. We're officially your new writers. We're gonna make
Yeah.
you a gajillion dollars. You're gonna be the first gajillionaires on the fucking planet.
Right. I
Gonna,
think it just sucks with fucking Marvel and it's with Star Wars too.
oh,
I haven't
yeah.
seen the new Mandalorian movie,
I forgot that
but
came out.
it looked kind of like it looked all right. And honestly, Mandalorian kind of ended on a weird spot too. It wasn't the best show ever. It was everyone liked it because it was fucking COVID, let's be real.
Yeah,
And like all the past three Star Wars movies have been goddamn turds, and all the fucking Marvel movies since Disney have been fucking turds. Not every single one of them, but I mean a lot of them. I feel
well,
like
yeah.
they just have so much say in like how the movie comes out. Like these fucking people who want to make a good movie just don't have the same opportunity they used to, or at least they're just not able to convey the same vibe. And that kind of is what we were talking about earlier, like billion dollar movies. Like it's like, yeah, you have to appease more than just the audience, and it really sucks. And it's just not as fun anymore, I think. And a lot of that kind of magic is gone from just like, because I don't know, I would rather a Tobey Maguire kind of piece of shit movie over fucking Thor Love and Thunder, you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
Even though like there's like cool parts of Love and Thunder and way more money was spent and all that shit, like I don't know, there's just way more like personality. I think that's why I'm just attracted to the fucking gun shit right now. Even if it's like not the best movie of all fucking time, it's like at least there's some fucking personality in this shit. I don't know.
And it's people that
It's
care,
yeah.
dude. That's the
Right,
biggest
that's what I
thing for me
mean.
now. It's like care is out
Yeah.
the window. The care is the
If this
price tag and how it
motherfucking
does in the box office, and that's it. If it doesn't do good in the box office, you're not going to put it out.
right. And I don't understand why we don't treat comics different from like literature. Like when you fucking make a movie based off a book, everyone loses their mind if it's not like if the director and all the actors don't like super give a fuck about the source material, you know, you always see the interviews like, yes, I read the book 80 times and it's my favorite book ever
Mm-hmm.
and all this shit. But like with comics, you're seeing it more now. I've seen all the clips of like John Bernthal being like, I fucking went to the comic book store and a guy gave me all these comic books and he
Literally, yeah.
fucking told me not to fuck. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And I want to see more of that kind of stuff. I feel like the movies got too big to where a lot of like if the director ain't reading the fucking comics, I don't want the
What's the
fucking
point?
movie. I don't want fucking J.J. Abrams or whoever the fuck,
No, dude.
whatever big blockbuster director Disney's got in their pocket to fucking direct some goddamn CGI bloated fucking bullshit. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how they don't get people aren't fucking sick of it, but it still makes millions of billions, so maybe I'm fucking wrong and I'm just a crazy person. So, I
Yeah,
don't know.
well, we're the nerds that like will spend hours fucking like watching videos and reading comics and listening to audiobooks of
Mm-hmm.
this shit. So we just want a fraction of a fateful adaptation from like
Yeah.
and the thing is that faithful adaptation just means keeping the core values of the character alive because there's
Right.
been what probably like 60 fucking Batman writers, 60
Mm-hmm.
Superman writers, 60 fucking Spider-Man writers, but they
Yeah.
all like keep the core concept alive of what the fucking original creators did, you know?
Right. Exactly.
And
Yeah. And
it's
that's
insane to me
go
that
ahead.
like
Sorry.
you're saying, no, you're good. It's insane to me like you're saying that these fucking directors are like, who is a Black Bolt? And then they try to add a
Yeah.
like fucking make an interesting plot out of them. And
Mm-hmm.
then everyone's gonna go see it because it, like you said, it's a billion, jillion, billion fucking dollar movie, and it has
Mm-hmm.
the Marvel price tag on it, so they're gonna go watch it regardless. And it's gonna be fucking we the Millers, but it's gonna be in Marvel form. Every fucking
Yeah.
Facebook mom's gonna fucking get wet panties because fucking whoever, whatever actor you want to put in here is in it, and that's just
Right.
it's gonna do fine. And it's stupid. And
Mm-hmm.
it's good that there's so many independent things like Obsession and Backrooms and fucking I could go on, like I just can't think of multiple examples right now, but there's so many independent
Mm-hmm.
things, Iron Lung, that are coming out that people gave a fucking shit about. And
Mm-hmm.
our generation, because we're such a big social media generation, whether we like it or not, see that so many people give a fuck about it. We see them in interviews and we see how passionate they are and we know what passion is. We're going to go watch it, and we're the number one theater demographic right now. I feel like a lot of people
Yeah.
aren't giving that credit. Our generation is what is keeping theaters alive and what kept theaters alive through COVID.
Right.
Fucking Gram and Grandpappy weren't going to the theaters because they were too scared to die during COVID. We were.
Yeah.
We
And
just
they still
wanted to
don't
go
want to fucking
do
go
something.
anymore.
Yeah. And because of that experience, we're like, oh, theaters are actually kind of fucking sick outside of the $40 popcorn and the $20 soda,
Yeah.
you know? So I really think there's a lot of heart in the industry right now from a lot of people that would not have a platform to be able to do this 5 years ago even. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's going to change things for the better. I mean, even with Project Hail Mary, dude, Gosling was working on that movie with the writer of the book for like 7 fucking years before that movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it is one of the best movies and maybe my favorite sci-fi movie ever because of that.
Right. Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Yeah. Exactly.
And the other thing
I
too
agree.
that we've brought up so many times is fucking quantity over quality, bro.
Totally.
There's so much quantity of this shit and there's no quality anymore. And we're finally figuring that out. What, 6 years later with Marvel?
Right. Yeah. No. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
fuck. It's nuts.
I mean, it's been a bunch of ups and downs too with Marvel. I feel like because it's just been a lot of weird shit, and they're very expensive movies to make. So I don't know. I feel yeah, it would have been better. I feel like if they took their time and just made like really, really, really good movies, or just like couple good trilogies or like something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
you can't change it now. It's just like and like at the end of the day, like the director of a movie is making like their art, right? So it's going to be
Exactly.
their fucking piece of art. And even if it's adapted from something, it's going to be their thing. I just want the director to give a fuck about the thing and to give a fuck about the audience who cares about that thing. Like to think about them at least a little bit. And obviously a lot of them do, but like at the end of the day, that's going to be who's continuing your franchise later. I don't know. I feel like long term, it's a smarter thing to do than just like, let's make $1 billion right now because it's the perfect timing, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like things like Endgame and shit, like, even though they made a bunch of money and they were like some of the biggest movies ever, like, maybe it wouldn't have been as big if the timing wasn't as good or if, like, you know, there could have been a lot of things. I think it was like, it was just a lot of the hype around it was just kind of the time period and the way the movies were coming out and stuff. And not to say like that was probably pretty smart on their end, but now long term, nobody gives a fuck anymore.
No one gives a shit anymore.
Or at least a lot of the fans, you know, a lot of
Yeah.
the real Marvel people are just sick of it because it's not fucking derivative or even like it doesn't care about what it came from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of that Disney effect I was talking about too. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're just going too far from what the people actually want.
Yeah, 100%. And like what I feel like a big part of their market is once again our generation, and our generation went to the theaters to see Iron Man, not Batman Begins. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and we've grown up with this and we like love it, and we were the few nerds that were willing to be nerds and nerded the fuck out when we saw Iron Man because it was so fucking cool, and we didn't understand why our
Mm-hmm.
parents liked the fucking Bat Bale, you know? Like
Right.
I love the Christian Bale Batman movies now, but when I was fucking 12, I didn't give a shit about fucking Ra's al Ghul if he wasn't in a
No,
fucking if he wasn't in
they
a
were very
Lego
weird.
game, you know?
Right.
Like Iron Man was fucking like,
True.
holy shit, that guy is flying through the air in a red and gold suit. That is sweet.
Yeah, dude. Iron Man had you pretending to blast shit out your hands on the way out of the theater.
100%.
Yeah, dude, that shit was awesome.
So yeah, basically, I hope this X-Men shit works out. To get back
I hope so
to
too.
get back to what we're talking about, but I hope this shit
X-Men's
works
very
out.
good. X-Men has a lot of good things they can pull from, so they should just do that. And they have a million good villains. You have
Yep.
the whole Marvel fucking. You have all that shit in your pocket. Just use it to your advantage and make something good.
Yep. And almost
Yeah,
every Marvel
motherfuckers.
hero has been a part of the X-Men, unless it's Captain America for some fucking reason, which makes no sense
That's
to
what
me.
I mean. Yeah, yeah. Now that hopefully the freaking Berlin Wall of Fox is broken down, like we can just have a normal fucking MCU that's not split across a bunch of different movie franchises.
Seriously. Because it worked so
So
well with Venom,
yeah.
guys. That worked really
Oh
fucking
yeah, it's
well. Good
awesome.
job, Fox. You guys,
Yeah,
sorry,
dude.
Sony. You did really good with that, Sony.
And
Good
then
job,
they
Sony.
like tried to they is he I don't know, you can spoil this. Does Venom have anything to do with the freaking new movie at all?
Spoiler alert, everybody. Absolutely fucking not, bro. Those two end
Oh,
credit scenes
dude.
meant absolutely fucking nothing, by the way.
That makes me so mad. That
Literally
makes me so
fucking
pissed
jack
off.
and shit, bro. It meant absolutely. We had two after credit scenes of fucking Eddie, I'm going on vacation, and then like nothing happened, bro. Like what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, dude, fuck
It's
that
so
shit.
fucking irritating.
It
I
makes
hope
me so mad.
I really hope we get a Holland symbiote suit. I
Yeah.
really don't want it to be Sony Venom, and I
I
really
know.
do like
It
that first Venom
sucks.
movie, man. I
I
really
like Tom
honestly
Hardy
do.
too. I like Tom Hardy
I
as
do
Eddie
too.
Brock,
I honestly
but
like
it
that first Venom
stinks.
movie. I do like it.
Yeah, no,
I
it's fine. I don't.
like
Yeah,
silly Venom, but we should not have started with silly Venom, bro.
no.
Like he could have
And
developed
yeah,
into
this.
that
Yeah.
slightly, but Venom is a parasitic alien. That's literally what he is, bro.
Right. He doesn't
Like
develop a goddamn quirky personality. That's so
no,
absurd.
man. Like and like, I was talking about this with fucking Hannah, and I was like, there is a good point to be made that the only thing Eddie Brock has in his life is Venom. That is it.
Right.
He's a
That's
failed.
what that movie tries to do for sure.
Which it's true. He doesn't have bitches. He doesn't have a job.
Hmm.
He has no family. He has nothing but going for him. And then he gets the suit. It's perfect. It makes sense. You know,
Mhm.
you have this thing in your head telling you that you're great and you're the perfect match for him and blah blah blah. Absolutely.
Right.
Yes. Great. 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 I love it. And then we get to Venom 2. And then what the fuck are we doing? What do you mean Venom just like one shots Carnage with a fucking Liberty Bell? Carnage! Cletus Cassidy, bro. Serial murder Cletus Cassidy.
One shot.
One shot with a Liberty. Okay. Sounds good.
Fortnite double pump to the head.
Sounds good. And then we get to the third one. And then we're teasing Noel the entire movie, and then it never happens.
Yeah.
Okay. The leader
End
of the
your
symbiotes.
life.
Word, bro. Word, bro. The guy who
No,
made.
they didn't even do.
Oh.
Yeah. They didn't even try to do anything cool with the other symbiotes though.
No.
Even in the first movie, I don't think they
No.
they were just fucking there. It was so yeah. Also, I hate the lighting in those movies so much.
I know. It's like they're
It's
trying
such a
to do
nitpick,
like.
but they did it for all
Oh,
three movies.
I
It's like,
know.
dude, you are not Christopher Nolan. Fucking lock in.
Dude, and Christopher
Holy
Nolan
shit.
wouldn't have Venom doing a fucking dance party. I think that scene is hilarious. Like, there's parts in my Ooga Booga brain where I'm like, that's pretty funny if Venom would to do that. But it's like, it's not Venom, bro. Like, I understand it's
Yeah.
not Venom, but I do like the silly parts of it. It's just like,
It could be done better.
so much better, man. It's
I
so
think it's
frustrating.
used as a stupid comic relief.
Like
It's not used well. Like Venom being cool with like the shop lady is like that makes sense. I could see
that's
that
good enough.
happening cuz like you got to make it funny through Venom being an alien and rationalizing it through his alien brain, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And they try to do that sometimes in the beginning, but then he just turns into like, I'm a funny little guy. You know the episode of Family Guy where Peter gets the little guy and
The
it's
tumor.
like the tumor and he's
Yeah.
just like, I'm little Peter.
Yeah.
It's basic it
That's
just turns into
basically it.
that.
That is the best way for that describe it. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor. It's
Yeah,
the
dude, and
same
they can
thing,
do
dude.
whatever they want with Venom. He can just leave Eddie. I think that's like a big thing
That's
too.
a big
They
part of the
try to do
character. They
it.
tried
They
like
try to do it with the chick, but then he just is like, "Can I have it back now, please?"
yes, and like the whole thing with the black suit is that Peter's at his lowest. He's gonna do something bad, and then Venom senses him, and he's like, "Oh, this is
Mm-hmm.
actually the perfect fucking host." And then
Right.
all the shit like you can't do an early Venom leaving Eddie adaptation without Peter Parker, man. It doesn't work.
It doesn't make sense.
It
Yeah.
makes no sense. Because yes, random girlfriend is a better host for Venom because Venom angry at Eddie. No,
Venom
bro.
with titties. Venom with
No. Venom
titties.
is a fucking parasite. He's gonna do what's best for the fucking parasite, and that's what he did with Peter. That's
Yeah,
why
he
it
wouldn't
makes
try to
sense.
make Eddie jealous. Like, come on, are we
No,
fucking
dude, he doesn't give a
around?
fuck. He just wants to eat people and live and flourish and be a big angry alien. That's the whole
Yeah.
point, man. He is a fucking parasite, man. I don't know how many times I need to say he's literally a parasite. It's the whole point.
That's what makes him a cool villain. Yeah.
Yes, he's literally a parasite. Bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically Marvel,
Yeah.
please don't fuck up the X-Men. Please don't fuck up the X. Please make all the characters racist against the mutants, but don't do it in a weird way. Do it in the right
No,
way, you know? Don't
can
do
we
it.
have
Don't.
Mutant January 6th though?
Yes, dude. Fucking yes, man. Like something, dude. Like if you literally cannot do the mutants unless like the entire world is racist against them, bro. That's like a whole that's the whole thing, man. But don't
They
do it in
should
a
make
weird way, man.
They should just make the X-Men, but it's like the boys. That would be really good.
I'm gonna drink your milk, bub. That's fucking awful.
And like Magneto is Homelander or something. Or maybe Charles Xavier would be Homelander.
That'd be funny, dude. I don't know.
They
Fucking
should also
Beast is the
they
deep.
should make a Charles Xavier is gay and mean
They should.
arc for this next one
They
because
should.
he sucks.
They should.
I don't get why in the original the 2000s X-Men movies they were like, no, this guy could do nothing wrong.
No, Magneto's so much cooler, bro.
He is just a little
He
bald
was
baby.
so much.
Magneto
Dude.
Magneto was a baby boy in the Holocaust.
Literally.
In Auschwitz. And one time Xavier brain blasted him and sent his ass back to the concentration camp in his brain
Yes.
to get away from him whooping his ass. That guy is
That's
a
nuts.
bitch-made little pussy.
That's nuts, dude.
I hate Charles.
Charles could just
He's such a
fucking put
weirdo.
memories in your head, and he does all the time. He's like,
Yeah.
I want you to be different. Here's this memory. What?
And also, like, if Magneto like tried to figure shit out with the humans, and then he figured out that they would not figure it out. The humans aren't capable of letting someone else be stronger than them and just live amongst them.
Yes.
So he was like, I gotta do what I gotta do, bro.
That's why he's such a cool villain. Because it like my favorite trope villain is the guy that you think is bad is actually like has a good fucking point to be bad. That's one of my favorite tropes, and they never got capitalized on it. They tried.
Yeah,
Once again, they tried.
Yeah. And all we have now is Thanos, and it was a very mid version of that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because at the end of the like Thanos, yeah, it kind of makes sense, but at the end of the day, you still want to kill half the population. So like any rational,
it's
like you can't relate with that.
No,
you can be like, oh, it kind of makes sense, but only Nazis would agree with that. Let's be real.
Exactly. That's why Magneto's so cool. He's like,
half of them.
Yeah, I grew up in fucking Nazi Germany, not in quotation
like,
marks, in literal like literal things, and then he's like, okay, I'm seeing these things happening. and I want to change them because of my history. And then he
I ain't letting
realizes, like
this
you
shit
said, he
happen
can't
again,
do it
bro.
again. And he's like, well, then he has this weird conflict where he's like, do I do the same thing? Do I not do the same thing? I don't fucking know. That's what makes him such
Right.
a captivating villain,
No, yeah, and he would only really send people after people if they fucked with him,
Pretty much.
And the humans were constantly trying to fuck with them.
True.
Did we not forget about that? The humans were constantly on their ass trying
True.
to fucking put them away.
Yeah, put up in literal concentration camps, by the way. Like,
yeah, by the way. Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Yeah. Basically, I hope they do this movie right, and then we're moving on because we're gonna be on this topic for fucking ever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was grooming
Yeah.
allegations?
So for my audio only
my
listeners,
God.
aka Noah,
Sorry.
the Terraria,
just
the
sat
biggest Terraria mod of all time, Calamity, which
Mhm.
everyone uses as like a new game plus for Terraria, basically, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Is no longer going to receive updates and is shut down because the lead developer is a PDF file.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Man.
yeah, I didn't really
That's
have
great. I
much
did
to say
see
about this other than it happened. I have no horse in the Terraria or Calamity race. I think I have like 2 hours in Terraria lifetime. So
Yeah. It's my number one. I really like Terraria and I have played a lot of Calamity too. But I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. It just is dumb. That sucks that he used his platform to do that though. That just is sickening. It's gross.
yep.
Yeah, I don't know though. There'll be another mod. I did see people like upset that it was gone or like, they had big worlds in it and shit and then it's just all gone.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
That's
And I
pretty
I
shitty.
can understand that to a degree, but at the same time it's like it's fucking Terraria, dude. These are real kids who got fucked with here. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's fucked up. But okay, I like how that happens. Like Terraria can do something about it, but Roblox will never do anything about their shit.
Nope, they will refuse to, and I will continue to watch and interact with every single fucking video that's trying to take down that company because holy
They could
shit.
literally, yeah, they could literally fucking have Roblox could have an entire department dedicated to like child safety, and they just
They
are
just
like,
decide
we
not
don't
to.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, we actually like just making money and telling you to go kill yourself.
Yeah, and people that use our platform to try to catch these predators, banned for life. And if you try to play our
Right.
game again, you're sued. So
Well, that's bad PR.
yeah, duh. We don't want bad PR in
Instead
our
of dealing with
game.
pedophiles, we're just gonna try to make sure no one knows that there's pedophiles.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yeah, that makes way more sense than just trying to get rid of the pedophiles. Let's just silence the people because also the pedophiles are very profitable to our platform. Let's not forget that. So we don't really want to get rid of them.
I'm sure that their hard drives are squeaky clean also.
Yeah,
because obviously,
there's been no solid evidence that has come out ever that one of the main people that work on Roblox is a convicted pedophile or anything. That'd be really crazy. That'd be really nuts, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Yep. So there's that for
How'd your kids?
How'd your wife? Roblox developers
Moral
are
of the
coming
story.
with a knife.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't let your kids talk to people on the internet. I don't know why that's such a crazy thing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that like the shitty part is
I know
that
it's
part
hard,
of it
but, like,
is
you
on
could-
the parents, and like a lot of parents are like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, my baby," and then they just have had unrestricted internet access for the last 7 years of their fucking 7-year life.
Right.
So it's like, do you really care?
Yeah. As someone who had unrestricted internet access, please restrict
don't.
it. Like Jesus Christ.
Please don't. As someone
Just,
that
like-
lived through and watched the original Pain Olympics, restrict your kids' fucking internet, please.
Yeah, they don't need to see it. They literally don't. It couldn't do anything good for them.
It doesn't.
And no one on the internet who's trying to talk to your kid is a good person.
No.
You can just assume that. You can just assume that anybody trying to talk to your kid on the internet is disgusting.
Yeah, unless it's your kid's friend that you have had over for a sleepover and is the same age as your child, and you know they're the same age as your child because you've seen them in your house. The person on the other end of the mic is probably not talking to him with the best of intentions, and that's really okay to assume.
Yeah.
That is super okay to assume.
I know I sound like a boomer and I'm definitely hypocritical, whatever, because I had a phone when I was fucking a kid, but like, and social media or whatever. I just don't think kids should have social media anymore. And I just don't think social media is
No.
what it was when we were fucking 13 or whatever. Like, I feel like it was a little bit more innocent back then. There definitely were still bad things happening, but like I don't know. I have seen a thing though that like why the internet feels so different now post COVID, and it's like this feels obvious, but it's like everyone's on the internet now. Like even before 2020, like yeah, people would use the internet for things
Yeah.
or for work or whatever, but they wouldn't spend their time just being on the internet or being on social media.
Yeah.
It was like you used it for something and then you went about your day. You updated your Facebook status, you liked a couple of your friends' posts, and you went about your day.
Pretty much.
It's not about that anymore. It's about keeping you glued to the fucking platform as long as possible, and it has only led to just terrible things.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like now we should just they should not have that privilege anymore. They should just you got to be like at least you should just be like at least 16 until you can open the fucking TikTok app. Like
Yes.
it's uncontrollable what you can see. Like even if you are the best parent in the world, if you give your kid a phone and they can fucking download TikTok, they're gonna see shit you don't want them to see.
Yeah. Easily.
You know?
Easily. Because
And I don't know.
there's
Weird.
also people like on the opposite end of the spectrum that will just post content specifically to traumatize young people. You know,
Yeah, I think that's weird.
which is super fucking weird. Super
Yeah, or
duper
like the
fucking
Elsa
weird.
Gate shit, you know,
Yeah,
like that
dude.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
I saw a video recently of someone who basically makes that same type of content, but it's like it's modern and it's about fucking K-pop demon hunters and shit.
It's terrible.
And it just is so fucking nasty, bro. You have nothing better to, you have no other way of making some form of content that could contribute to society. You just have to keep kids glued to your nasty fucking softcore porn. It's so
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
weird.
It's fucking. It's awful. It's super
It's
duper
just
fucking
weird.
awful.
This is how we end up with people like Nova Online. I just want people to remember that.
Yep.
Or any lolcow.
Yep.
Like it's the product of this.
Yep.
I've been rewatching. There's a series on YouTube. I think I've told you about this, Gage. There's a series on YouTube that like completely goes over like pretty much everything Christian has ever
Mhm.
done that's been documented on the internet. And the guy who made those, it turned out to be like an 80 or so part series,
Mhm.
all like probably like 40-minute videos. And he's now remastering it and he's on like part 20 now. But the videos are just a little bit more concise and a little bit more like, I don't know, just like entertaining. Because the old ones were fine. He was just like, he had a lot of content to get across, and so he was kind of just
Yeah.
like plainly stating a lot of it.
It was more like
But
a journal than anything, like a
right.
research journal.
But the new version is so interesting. And it's just good. And if you haven't seen that, it's literally just look up like Chris Chan documentary because that's what he changes the channel to.
Oh, cool.
It's great. I love it. Just because like he's just such an interesting person, and he started doing this at a time where the internet was still really niche and new,
Mhm.
and so like I feel like it will never see anything like that ever again.
No, we won't. And like,
And yeah, compared to all the old lolcow shit, it is so
Dude.
funny. Oh my god, it's not just like yeah, it's sad and a little morbid and weird and awkward, but by golly, it is fucking funny,
that's
man.
nuts, dude.
It's not just him getting like bullied. The bullies are like are fucking funny, bro.
Yeah, they're creative,
It's
bro.
pretty
It
entertaining.
was so.
It's pretty entertaining.
It was hard back then because you had to be creative. You
Mhm.
can't just like I don't know, dude. It's nuts. And like that was back in the day where like 4chan wasn't a buzzword. It was a what is that? You
Right.
know, everyone
And
knows
owned-
what 4chan is
yeah,
now.
it's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, no one should know what 4chan is.
No, and everyone knows what fucking
I
4chan
shouldn't
is.
know what 4chan is.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, God, no.
Like, it's weird.
Super weird.
Fucking yeah. I hope the Calamity guy gets his fucking nuts torn off
Yeah, me too.
by an Eye of Cthulhu.
Yeah. By a fucking
So.
wall of flesh.
Yeah. I hope Brogu gets sacrificed to the wall of flesh.
Yeah. I mean he deserves it, so.
I hope Bro has to fight Duke Fishron with no wings and no Master Ninja gear.
No Master Ninja gear. Fuck him. I don't know what that means, but I agree.
Yeah, my true Terraria heads will know that reference.
Yeah, the real Terraria guys will get that, and I'm okay with that. I'm not a real Terraria guy. I just want to bring this up because I thought it was nuts. So
That is crazy. No, that is weird.
pretty fucking
It
nuts.
is. I will tell you though, this mod is giant. Like that's a big deal
I'm sure.
for that mod to just get deleted. It is the biggest mod of all
No,
time.
no.
Like,
Everyone I know now like does not play Vanilla
yeah,
Terraria. They play Calamity. Like
right.
that's just what you do.
It is huge. So that is pretty nuts. But now there's a big hole to fill, gentlemen.
Yeah, you.
Terraria programmers, you got that,
No,
dude. We'll make something way cooler than Calamity.
yeah, you guys got that. The game's been out for
There's
like
already is a
fucking
couple
15
mods
years,
that
so.
I've played more than Calamity because Calamity is fun. It's just as like, it's for the fucking people with uber Terraria autism
Yeah, that's fair. No, yeah.
who just love grinding nonstop and just fighting bosses that aren't even fun anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Yep. All right. For the last segment, and thank God we're not gonna have to do my fucking backup segment. We've yapped enough.
Yippee!
For my last segment, the meat and potatoes, I decided that we're gonna do something different yet again. We're not
Okay.
doing a tier list.
Whoa.
We're not doing a battle.
Okay.
We're not doing an iceberg.
Mm-mm. I hope not.
We're doing a bracket.
Whoa!
We're doing a motherfucking bracket. So basically what I decided,
Sick.
what I initially was going to do is I was going to do like live action adaptation bracket, but I realized that that would get really convoluted with like, do I only want to do characters that have been adapted multiple times, and then like how many of those do I add? So I simplified it a little bit. So we're going to do the best and worst movie of each MCU phase. And they're going to battle off. And then if we have time, we're going to do a loser's bracket run. And if we don't have time, the winner's the fucking winner.
Cool.
So I went through each phase, except the newest one, because it's still in development.
Right.
You could say. So all five phases that are completed, done, dusted. And I took the best rated movie via Rotten Tomatoes. This is not my take. This is not my take. Okay. There's some weird fucking movies that are the top and bottom. Weird shit.
Yeah.
And I took the bottom movie based off Rotten Tomatoes. Once again, based off Rotten Tomatoes. And I put them in a tier list together to decide if the best movies by critics really are the best, or if the worst movies have a little bit more to shine. Okay?
Okay.
So we're just going to go down the list. We're going to go round 1, round 2, so on and so forth. And then, like I said, if we'll have time, we'll take the losers into a new bracket and decide who the best or the worst is.
Okay, fire.
So I'm gonna start pressing shuffle here. And whenever you're ready, I will stop pressing shuffle and we'll do it as is.
Okay, go.
All right. We're in it.
Right.
We're in it. So I will control F these movies as we get to them to see where they are in the grand scheme of things. But for tier 1, we have 2 bangers. I think these are top 2 movies here. These are top 3 movies. We have the Black Panther versus the Iron Man.
Okay.
Iron Man 1, the one that started it all, or maybe one of the most revolutionary movies in Hollywood, I would say.
It could, yeah, that could definitely be argued.
In Hollywood. At least for minorities.
Yeah.
You know? This was a big deal.
I agree. It was a huge deal.
Iron Man 1 kind of put nerd shit on the map. You could argue that like Christian Bale was kind of in the progress of doing it, but I feel like Iron Man 1 is when we decided that goofy cartoons could just, not cartoons, goofy comic books could actually just be from page to screen, you know?
Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to think about like the actual like movie itself, and I just kind of feel like Iron Man 1 has a really pretty good fucking story arc.
It does.
And it's very memorable, and there's very good moments, and I feel like maybe compared to Black Panther, it's not as like, I don't know, epic or crazy.
Absolutely.
But I do feel like there are a lot of parts of Black Panther that people didn't really like, and were kind of weird, and the villain wasn't very. I mean, there was like fucking 5 villains.
Yeah.
And like Killmonger was cool, but I feel like they kind of didn't give him enough screen time, and it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, especially now that what's his name? Fuck, the guy who plays T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman.
Yep.
Now that he's passed, I feel like it's tough to like give him the L because I do think that definitely like cemented that movie as pretty awesome.
Yeah, and that, like,
especially since we couldn't get any like more with him.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
I will say we kind of have two movies that have an ending, to say the least. You know, I feel like both of these movies have a weird villain. Both of these movies have some weird kind of, I would say Black Panther more so than Iron Man, obviously, but both movies have a little bit of some weird CGI going on. Both movies, I don't know, you know, both movies are just kind of, they have like some of the highest highs, but they also have some pretty lows. You know, like Jebediah is cool, but the final fight with him and Jebediah is just kind of like, how do we expect this to go? You know?
Right.
And the final Panther,
yeah, it is cool, but
the final fight with Black Panther and Killmonger's like, do we really need that whole CGI scene in the train? You know?
Yeah.
So
they're cool though.
I feel like these movies are kind of similar in the fact that the start and the middle are little, if not a lot, a bit better than the end. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like the final scene of both these movies are like, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the latter half, the climax for both is
it's all right. However, yeah, this is tough. I think the soundtrack for Black Panther is also really good. I think that's something to consider too.
That's a really good thing to consider. That's
the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack was pretty awesome.
God, that was nuts. That was
and like I and you know, I think I do like Iron Man 2 more than I like Iron Man 1.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
Me too.
So I mean, I'd be okay with either, but I think I'm kind of leaning maybe Black Panther just for the vibes of it. I feel like movie-wise, they're like honestly like pretty much they're both just pretty good superhero movies.
And good beginnings for both characters, you know.
Right. And they're both origin stories, and I think they both do a good job at like doing that.
Yeah.
And maybe you could argue like maybe Iron Man 1's a little more awkward because it's like the first one.
Sure.
In the MCU.
Sure, but I feel like a lot of people look to Iron Man 1 for kind of like, I don't know, kind of something to look back on, you know. And I feel like people do that with Black Panther too. But like, I feel like Iron Man 1 is a really good reason to like go back and watch everything, you know, because you're starting off with one of the best movies, comic book movies ever.
That is a good point.
So
that is a good point.
I don't know. I think man, really started us off with a hard one in the shuffle. This is really hard. I think I might be leaning more Black Panther.
Yeah, I don't think there's a wrong answer here.
I don't think there is either. I
think maybe, yeah, I don't know.
I really think what pushed me over is when you said soundtrack.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only thing I can think of that's like makes me think of it more.
That soundtrack is so good.
It's really good. Even just separate from the movie.
Yeah.
I still listen to some of those songs.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. I also I'm almost I don't necessarily fully believe this, but I think maybe Iron Man 1 is cooler now, maybe just a little bit because nostalgia.
I would say
but
so.
I don't know.
I would say so.
I could say for some people for sure.
Yeah.
People blow it out of proportion a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best movie ever. I think it's a very
yeah.
It has its graces. It has some glaring issues.
Yeah.
Both do, in my opinion, but I think just because of what it is, I think it's Black Panther. I think that's okay.
I'm cool with that.
I think that's
cool with that. But at the same time, I think we could have gone Iron Man, and it's okay.
We definitely could have.
So that's a tough one.
Okay. The next one is the Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man: No Way. I also have the Rotten scores, the Rotten Tomato scores. So Black Panther number 1, 96%. Iron Man 1, number 3 at 94%.
Yeah.
And then we have a banger versus a stinker. I don't think there's much we have to talk about this. We got the Incredible Hulk at a 68%, which is not our bottom string. I was kind of surprised about that. And we
really,
have Spider-Man.
I actually don't hate that movie.
Yeah, I don't know. And Spider-Man: No Way Home, which is a 93, which is
right.
I mean, that's our number 5 on the list, which I think it deserves that placement, to be completely honest with you.
That's so No Way Home is the one with Andrew
That's
Garfield
the
and shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the everyone forget who Peter Parker is movie.
See, now based off of our conversation earlier, I personally would pick Incredible Hulk, but I think that's objectively wrong. I think that's incorrect. I think this is like, I think you're right. This is an impossible matchup. Like, obviously, Spider-Man is better. I just purely nostalgia clouded. I like the Incredible Hulk.
That's fair.
But as a child, I was a giant Hulk fan, and I just really like that movie. I also love Abomination in that movie. I think he's to this day badass.
Fair.
The CGI wasn't that bad for 2003 or whenever that came out.
It wasn't terrible. I still do think that Hulk is the best looking one that we've gotten. I really do think so. I think the look of that Hulk is the most pure Hulk it can be. It isn't just a face scan of fucking Mark Ruffalo. Which,
dude, in that movie, I love the way I like the plot of that, or like just the timing of that movie, because it's literally just like, I'm Hulk, I'm a fucked up little dude, and then he turns into Hulk and he blows shit up, and then they get him in trouble, and then he gets out, and then Abomination comes and he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then they just blow shit up.
Yeah,
like that's the whole movie.
100%.
And I think that's pretty awesome, but I understand why it's a 68. That makes sense though, to be honest.
I really honestly think this movie would be a lot better if they pulled out the entire love story. I think the love story ruins this movie, and they spend way too much time on it. And neither of those actors can act romantically throughout the entire movie with each other. They have no.
The acting is not great.
It's not even it's the love acting. They do not have the synergy with one another to be romantic with each other as actors. It is like hard to watch multiple times. Regardless,
it's pretty bad.
That's a really easy. Regardless, I don't have any nostalgia for that movie, so I have a really hard time going back and watching it. I feel like if I had nostalgia for it,
fair.
I would. But like, I was watching Transformers and the first Iron Man movie and fucking the Tigger movie and Cars, dude. Like this was like not even on the radar for me. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was like the only Hulk media for a very long time until the first Avengers. So
that's really true.
This is what the Hulk fans were feeding off of back in the day.
Which is crazy to think about, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, the next one is another like it's pretty bad matchup.
Yeah. So we got Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a 91% critic score, which puts us at the number 10 seed. And then we have motherfucking like Thor in the Dark World, bro. Like what is this on our fucking like we're still scrolling like right below the Incredible Hulk.
Right below Hulk.
Number 33.
Honestly, should be way lower.
6-7%. This should be way lower. The fact that
I think that's way that shit is way stinkier than the Hulk.
Way too high, but whatever.
In my opinion.
Way too high. But
that movie is so fucking boring.
I can't watch it.
It is so boring.
I can't watch it.
It's ass.
I really
can't. No one cares about Thor's like love interest. What's her Natalie Portman, and then they just don't. And then they don't bring her back till fucking Love and Thunder.
Yep.
Now, if you put Natalie Portman in a Thor movie, it's mid as fuck.
Yep.
It is.
No, it's
like
true.
You had one movie without her, and it was awesome, and everybody loved it. And then the second you brought her back, it was the huge stinker.
Yep.
What the hell?
Yep.
It's probably not her fault. It's just it's definitely coincidence, but it's just like what the fuck.
Yep.
That movie's ass. And Guardians of the Galaxy is the polar opposite.
Complete polar opposite. I think Guardians 1 is one of the best team up movies.
I'm surprised it's number 10, honestly.
Me too.
For me, it's at least top 5.
No,
the first
it's easy
one is
top 5.
For sure, top 5.
Easy top 5 for me. Like this is obviously Guardians 1. Absolutely no
that's
shit.
No diff.
Guardians 1 has got to be one of the best like team of hero movies ever.
It is a great superhero movie, and we are James Gunn dick suckers, but like genuinely think about it. These movies came out around the same time period.
Yeah.
And imagine you're a kid and you watch Thor.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
I tried to move my mic stand and then it made a weird popping noise and then I accidentally unplugged my microphone, so that's really fucking funny.
Yeah, I was worried. I thought like the recording was fucked or something.
No, we're good. We're good on the recording. I just
Okay.
Oopsie. basically.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy was cool.
Yeah.
It was
basically.
a very electric movie for the time. I think for me, it gave me a Marvel boost. I was like, all right, I'm back into
100%,
Marvel
yeah.
again.
100%.
So very cool. I like that movie a lot. Yeah, definitely no diff there.
Yeah, definitely deserves to be
Dude,
here,
okay,
for sure.
I think the next one is genuinely interesting.
This is an easy one for me, but this is a very, very easy one for me.
I guess, yeah, Captain Marvel's really ass, but I haven't really seen Thunderbolts, and I'm not gonna.
That's fair.
So,
That's fair. I think Thunderbolts is one of the best Marvel movies that they put out in this phase. I mean, no, it's in the same phase as Spider-Man. I think it's the best Marvel movie that they've put out behind Spider-Man and Deadpool in the last two phases. I don't know. I have to look up the phases. I had a link somewhere for it. But where was it? That's fine. It's whatever. This movie was fucking great.
Okay.
I loved Thunderbolts. It had a really captivating villain, and there's definitely some problems with it.
Yeah.
But they didn't make the Misfits coming together to form a team thing nearly as good as they did in Guardians, obviously. Yeah. But they do make some characters that have gotten like 20 minutes of screen time into very captivating characters, and I think they do a very good job with it. I think Thunderbolts deserves a lot more recognition than it got. I think it came out at a really bad time where Marvel trust was at a low.
That's true.
And this was trying to kind of...
I've never watched it.
Yeah. And this was kind of trying to gain that trust back, and people didn't give it as much of a chance as they should have.
Yeah. It was at the end of a line of stinkers.
Yeah, it was. It really, really was. And I really like this movie. I
Cool.
really do. This was an easy Thunderbolts over Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is another one where it's a really hard watch for me. So,
I mean, that movie's really bad. I'm surprised it has a 79.
Yeah, so Thunderbolts.
I'll take your opinion. I haven't seen it, so I can't say shit.
No, it's fair. It's easy for me. Captain Marvel is number 24 with a 79, which I think is an insane critic score. I mean, it has an audience score of 45. And Thunderbolts is number 15 at an 88. Is certified fresh from the fellas over at the Tomato Gang.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it absolutely deserves to be more recognized. I think it did a really, really good job with everything. Cool. I think the ending was kind of silly. Like the ending was really silly, but outside of that, I think it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. It made me care about a lot of those characters a lot more than I thought I would.
Okay.
I already like Bucky Barnes quite a bit, so that was an easy one for me.
That's true.
I think Florence Pugh is a drop-dead gorgeous woman, so that was also an easy one for me to be like, hopefully they make her into a captivating character in this movie, and they did. And Red Guardian to get Hopper. I always forget his name. Poor guy had to get the Ryan Reynolds treatment with Hellboy. He does a really good job. They definitely make him comic relief, but they give him a lot of personality too. They kind of do. This might be bold statement incoming, but they kind of do what they did with Drax in Guardians 1. But they let his character be a little more deep than they allow Drax to be in Guardians 1. They kind of went into that more with Guardians 2.
Yeah.
They kind of jumped to the Guardians 2 step of being like, yes, this is a silly guy that doesn't really understand a lot. And he's silly, but it's for purpose, you know?
Yeah.
They kind of go into that right away, which I really like. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with that movie. And I think Captain Marvel is a joke movie, and I think if you want to make a strong female character, you need to do it in a completely different way.
I hate that that's where they put the Nick Fury eye patch origin story too. That shit's so
funny
annoying.
Cat scratch eye.
Funny cat scratch after like 20 movies,
dude. That's what we're doing. That's really what we're doing.
I will actually give Thunderbolt a try because I know a lot of those characters are in the new movie too. So
yeah.
I didn't know it was good. I thought it was ass. I'm not gonna. I just was like, yeah.
I really liked it.
The Marvel shits. So yeah.
I really liked it. I think you should definitely give that movie a try. It's definitely worth it. It's obviously on Disney Plus at this point. Just give it a watch at some point.
True.
I think it's totally worth it. It's a really, really good movie. It surprised the fuck out of me. I was really just going in to stare at Florence Pugh and enjoy The Winter Soldier, and I came out with a captivating story and a few tears. So
cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then
yeah.
This brings us to, I think, the literal two bottom fellers here. Close. We have The Eternals at 48%, and number 36 on the 38 movies list, and Captain America Brave New World, number 38 with a 46%.
Wow.
I
haven't seen either of them, so
yeah,
I know they both stink. So that's all I know.
I think Brave New World was fine. Yeah. I don't think it deserves to be the bottom of the barrel Marvel movie. I think that's...
Is that the one with the Red Hulk?
Yeah. That's one with Red Hulk and Harrison Ford, and
the CGI did look a little goofy.
It was goofy. I will give credit where credit's due. The
For
CGI sucked.
Movie.
The CGI was not good. But I don't think it's worse than Quantumania. I don't think it's worse than the Eternals. I don't think it's worse than Love and Thunder. I don't think it's worse than Dark World. It should probably sit like under Incredible Hulk at the worst, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this
honestly,
movie...
that whole bottom, I think they could be fucking interchanged. They're all just bad.
Yeah,
honestly.
They're just like... you can make an argument for all of these, you know?
The Captain America, though. I don't even know what the fuck Eternals is about. That was like when I was completely out of Marvel. I did not give a fuck.
Yeah, this movie came out, I didn't really know it was a Marvel movie. And I was like kind of in the shit at this point, you know? Like this was right after fucking Endgame, wasn't it? 21? Yeah, this was like a couple years after Endgame.
It was like right after the Loki show was coming out and stuff.
I really liked the Loki show, and I really liked WandaVision too. And
yeah, WandaVision was big.
And I don't know. I feel like this movie definitely does not deserve to be here. You can see with the audience and the critic score here. Like the audience is a 68, the critic is a 46. I think this is a hilarious scoring for a mid movie. Yeah. I don't think this movie is gonna go down in history as anything other than the first Sam Wilson Captain America movie, which is fine.
And fucking Red Hulk at least is kind of cool.
Yeah, Red Hulk's pretty cool. I don't know enough about Red Hulk.
Was a smart. Yeah, knowing a little bit about the Red Hulk lore, it made sense. Harrison Ford made sense. I didn't like how they just like put his face on the Hulk. That was a little weird.
Yeah, I'm so sick of that trope. I hope they fix that.
Not do that.
Yeah,
but you can like do it a little bit, but it's a green creature. It doesn't have to look like him.
No, not at all.
I would say from your argument before saying that like Eternals, it was like barely even a Marvel movie. I think that it should lose based on that.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
and at least Red Hulk was funny for a little bit on the internet.
No, I think I don't know. This was like Hannah watched it one day, and I told her to let me know how it was because I never actually watched it, and she watched it, and she told me that I literally just didn't need to watch it, and I was like, okay. Just like I think it was fine. I like the actors, and the story was okay, but like it's not necessary to watch for any reason other than the actors are good. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch it, quite simply.
They made a movie to make a movie.
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay.
Which brings us to No Way Home and Guardians 1.
Yeah, this is tough.
Based off of personal bias, this is Guardians 1 for me, for sure.
Yeah, it's easily Guardians for me.
For sure.
I think out of all the Tom Holland movies, that's my least favorite, so.
Yeah.
I don't know, the second one wasn't, I don't know, I guess you could interchange the second and the third one for me, but definitely not as good as the first one.
No.
And yeah, we kind of talked about the problems we had with it earlier. It was kind of weird. I just wish Doctor Strange like wasn't in the movie. I get that they used, but I felt like they just used him to be like, okay, we want to put Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in here, so we'll just use Doctor Strange to do that. It's like that's not a fucking plot point. He's just there to be there. It pissed me off.
Yeah, I don't know.
It pissed me off.
I feel like there were much better ways. Like I feel like Doctor Strange should have come up in the end where Peter's like, I'm fucked. Everyone knows who I am. Life's not good.
Yeah.
I almost killed a man for no fucking reason other than my own pride and my own anger. I need to reset. And then he goes to Doctor Strange and he's like, sup, you little shit stack. And then he resets it. You know, like I feel like it could have been like a conversation they had early on that like tied into the end of the movie.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, the Doctor Strange scenes are fucking cool. Like the whole
Sure.
chase with him and Spider-Man is really cool. Don't get me wrong with the cube, but
Mm-hmm.
I think there's better ways to go about it. You know?
Yeah, it just felt like a shoehorn, and it just that movie, when you were talking about the new movie on how it felt just like a great Spider-Man movie, that movie felt like more of an MCU movie than a Spider-Man movie to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Even though I liked the villains and I liked the
Yes.
homages and all that shit, but it felt way more like just nostalgia bait than an actual cool storyline with all those characters.
Yeah, no, this No Way Home is definitely the right way to do Remember Star Wars. You know,
Yeah.
so is Deadpool
Yeah,
Wolverine. That's the
true.
right way to be like Remember Star Wars. Like that's the
That's
right
fair.
way to do this.
No, and yeah, I think when you're just comparing it to Guardians, it's hard because
It's
I don't think it's
incredibly hard.
I'm
dude.
shitting on it, but I don't think it's really not that bad. It's totally a fine movie.
No, I definitely don't think it's the worst thing in the world, and it shouldn't be treated like the worst thing in the world. But in comparison to
No.
fucking the first Guardians movie, I feel like the
Right.
entire intro with Star Lord trumps this
It's
movie.
insane.
I feel
And
like it
yeah.
trumps No Way Home.
Just the music too, and yeah, it feels like a movie that is adapted from a comic book.
Yep.
And what I liked about that movie at the time was no one in the main sphere of people watching those movies had any idea who any of those characters
No.
were. So they started from absolute ground zero. We're comparing this to the biggest superhero ever by a long shot. Like, you know, I think when you can make a bunch of characters I don't care about before the movie, you make me care about them within a movie, you know? That's awesome.
That's insane.
Whether or not the Spider-Man movie sucks or not, I'm still going to like Spider-Man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
But
100%.
It feels different when now I really like the Guardians and it made me read a bunch of their comics because of that movie, you know?
Yeah. And this movie did so well for these characters that they adapted their personalities into the comics. You
Mhm.
don't get that very often, if at all. You know, a lot of
No,
these characters were like, they didn't know what they were doing with them, and they didn't have consistent backstories, and they didn't have consistent personalities. And then this movie came out, gave those characters these things, and now the version that we see in the movies is the modern day version of most of these characters, which is nuts.
Right.
That is
And
fucking nuts.
I think I think that can be a good thing too. Because it just helps audiences understand who the character is in a comic
100%.
setting.
100%. Yeah, I mean,
Very cool.
let's go to
I'd
Guardians.
definitely say Guardians.
Let's go to Guardians. And then we're back at a hard one.
Yes.
We're back at a
That
hard
is a
one.
tough one. I mean,
Decision bias is Guardians
yeah.
for me.
me too. I mean, yeah,
it's
I'm
Guardians
on the same
for
page.
me. Guardians versus Black Panther. It's
But
Guardians
I mean,
for
they
me.
both got good soundtracks. They kind of came out
Yep.
around the same era. Like,
Yeah,
they were both good for their time. I think the argument I made for Guardians last pick, you could also make for Black Panther.
Yep.
Especially for a very large community of people who got a lot of representation, which is cool.
which is really cool.
You definitely can't say that about Guardians. So
No, not really.
before we just suck James Gunn's dick, I do want to say that about Black Panther.
No, for sure. Yeah.
I just know,
everything.
but I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, I like Guardians' charm a little bit more. It's more charming.
I do
better
too.
Plot point, better timing,
I do too. If
better
I,
villain.
I
So-
find myself going back to Guardians a lot. You
Yeah,
know, like I'll
do.
just throw on Guardians whenever. Like
That's true.
if I'm watching Black Panther, it's in an MCU watch through. You know, like that's when I'm watching Black
That's
Panther.
one I have not seen since theaters. I'm 90% sure,
That's fair.
and that was a long time ago. So.
I think that movie's a lot better on a second rewatch, personally.
Yeah,
but-
no, that's fair. I don't think. Yeah.
But I just love the first Guardians movie, man. Like I
good
love
fucking
this
movie, man.
saga. I think it's probably one of the best comic book sagas of all time.
Right.
Like I really,
It is a good fucking movie.
I definitely put the Guardians trilogy above the Iron Man trilogy and the Thor trilogy and the fucking Bale trilogy.
I
You
would
know,
too.
like
It's a
I
very
just-
good trilogy. Oh my god.
I love Guardians. It's
Yeah,
going
me
it's
too.
going in the finals. And then we're to fucking Thunderbolts and Captain America Brave New World. So it's just gonna go to
Yeah.
Thunderbolts
Yep.
because it is
I
a
feel
much
it.
better story. And I'm just like there's really no conversation to be had with Brave New World versus Thunderbolts, man. Like it's
No.
and I'm gonna like finals, it's Guardians. It's Guardians. I do like
Yeah,
Thunderbolts.
It is Guardians.
I really like Thunderbolts, but Guardians is just it's my goat.
Yeah, it's too good, man. Dude, the freaking part where they're in like the they're introducing the characters and they're doing like the prison thing and they're getting their pictures taken.
Yes,
That
dude.
is one of the best intros to characters like ever. And I
Yes.
love the fact that they all like they don't get together. They get together because they're forced to,
Yep. Yeah, they didn't.
which I
They
thought
just
is a
all
really
needed
good
to get
plot
out of
point.
prison to go do something else very important at the same time.
Yeah. And I mean I haven't seen Thunderbolts, so I can't say much, but I I can't imagine it's better than Guardians. There's
It
a
isn't.
reason I haven't watched it, you know what
No,
I mean?
no, it
So,
absolutely isn't. But I do think Thunderbolts is a really, really fucking good movie. Like you should
totally.
definitely go watch it. I
Yeah.
think you'll be like, yeah, that was a really enjoyable watch. Like what they did with this character, and this was interesting. I had an issue with this. Like it's
No,
not
yeah, I
gonna.
can definitely I've never given it a chance, so I'm not gonna just completely dunk on it.
Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, I'll give it a chance.
yeah, it's not gonna fucking
Hell yeah.
blow you away, but I think it will
No,
surprise you.
no, yeah, no. No. I don't a Marvel movie blowing me away. It's been a long time.
Yeah, literally.
It's really only I can really only think about the Guardians movies when I think about that.
That's fair.
Cuz I even like the third one and the second one. And a lot of people don't like those ones.
Yeah.
But the Yondu freaking arc is so good.
Dude, so good.
And like him realizing that his real dad is gay and Yondu's his real dad, you know what I mean? Or like
Yeah, no,
it's
no,
not
I
about
know what you're saying.
it's not about it's not about the semen, it's about the person who was there the whole time.
It's not about the semen, it's about the arrow and the cool ass mohawk.
But it's just good. It's just written well.
That's great.
And like yeah, compared to a lot of other Marvel writing, they just don't tug on heartstrings like that. It's not nearly as effective and it doesn't make you love those characters as much.
Yeah. Simply.
Yeah.
Very simply put.
I can't like the whole main cast, even like Mantis, like I like all of them. They all contribute something, you know.
They do. They just straight up
So
they do.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a good stuff.
Yep. Once again, another Chronically Online podcast episode resulting in James Gunn being jerked off and coming into our little mouths again. So
Hey man, yeah, the bracket was random, so
it was. All
It's not
roads
our
lead
fault,
back
it
to the
was
gun,
there.
bro.
It's hard, like, yeah, that's impossible. But if I'm being real, that's the one I'm picking. Like,
I mean, even just like looking at
objectively
like
on
round
movie.
one, and I'm looking at these, I'm like, yeah, it was gonna be Guardians, you know. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
It just is what it is, you know.
it is. What's number 2 though? What would be your number 2 if it's not a Guardians?
Shit, man. Out of these, I probably honestly like either Iron Man 1 or Black Panther.
That's fair.
You know?
Mhm.
Like I can't really give anything else a whole lot of credit.
Yeah. I think I'm going specifically Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, out of all of them.
I think that yeah,
All
I
of
meant
them.
yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if number 2 you could pick any Marvel movie.
Oh wow. Any. Holy shit.
Besides like Guardians, obviously.
I'm going Winter Soldier, dude.
Okay.
Honestly, I think Winter Soldier is a movie that has started to come into the spotlight as a fantastic movie, just period.
Mm-hmm.
And after being psyoped by my lovely girlfriend into obsessing over the character that is the Winter Soldier, I get the hype.
That's true.
I get the hype. Just Winter Soldier is like incredibly just like the choreography alone, the fight choreography in that movie is like I can't really think of another movie that comes close just in terms of choreography, which is nuts. To even say. But I think I'd go Winter Soldier. I really do think it deserves that much credit.
Hell yeah. I haven't. Yeah, that's one I haven't seen since I was a kid, and I didn't really like it when I was a kid, but that's probably because I was a child.
Well, I didn't like when I was a kid either because I thought fucking
yeah.
Captain America was stupid and dumb, and Iron Man was really cool and awesome and rich. So like
Same. I am surprised that Civil War is above Winter Soldier, though. I definitely would not go that far.
I wouldn't go that far. I think
Civil War is a big stinker.
I think Civil War is really good. I think
really.
I think you need to watch Winter Soldier, Civil War back to back, and you'll appreciate both movies a lot more after watching them back to back.
That's fair. I just think it is like when it comes from like I'm trying to watch a movie, I am not trying to watch fucking Captain America and Tony just like bicker about absolutely nothing.
That's
And they
pretty fair.
like I don't know. It has the attitude of the movie rubs me the wrong way. It has a weird attitude, and I feel like the majority of the audience who fondly remembers this movie just remembers it for Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fair.
That one fucking scene, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only thing that people really remember from that movie.
No, it's super fair. I like watching these movies back to back. I definitely think of the final fight with Tony and Cap. I think it's actually a really cool fight.
It was a good fight. I will say that. It just it just felt like a filler episode.
That's fair. I can definitely see that. I
get the idea. I feel like they could have. It was just awkward for the time.
That's fair. I really do think if you watch these movies in conjunction with one another, like skip Age of Ultron. Skip Age of Ultron. I don't give a fuck about Age of Ultron. Like that movie, like Ultron's cool and then he's not cool. You know, like it's so annoying. Ultron's like so much cooler than they give him credit for, and the fact that you kill off a major Marvel villain like Ultron off in one movie is nuts to me.
Yeah,
but
stupid.
Watching these two back to back is like, yeah, those are really good movies. I like those. Like nice. Winter Soldier is way better than Civil War in my opinion. Way fucking better. Way better. But watching them back to back, you're like, okay, that's actually like, because I was the same way. Because like growing up, like Facebook had like the Team Cap and Team Iron Man fucking like profile picture cover things. You know what I'm talking about? And like, I had my shit as Team fucking Iron Man, bro. I was hyped. I was hyped for this movie, and then I watched it. I was like, damn, the movie sympathize with fucking Steve Rogers, bro. This movie sucks.
That's my main thing with that movie is how fucking horrible Tony is written in that movie. He's such an asshole.
No, he's he's a cock.
His like motivation is so petty. Like it's so fucking like it just makes you not want to root for him at all. But he has fucking Spider-Man. It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't given him a chance in a long time. I haven't given them a proper chance, but at the same time, it's just like at this point in Marvel, there was a lot of scenes of people just fucking yapping.
Yeah, there was.
Movies were fucking long, and I don't think the new Marvel movies are any better. I just think
they're much worse. I don't know. But
the reason I was saying Thor Ragnarok is because it's like the polar opposite. It's just a very like action-packed movie. I don't think the movie is perfect at all. I think the Hulk is pretty bad in that movie, but I just like the energy of the movie.
No, I really fucking Ragnarok.
Just like the opening scene, like, and that's just one I've rewatched just because it's like fun. It's a fun watch. When I'm trying to watch a superhero movie, I'm trying to watch something fun. That's and even something that goes into something serious like Invincible, it's still like every fucking episode something major is happening. And that era of Marvel and I would say the COVID post-Endgame Marvel have this like weird, to me, almost pretentious, like, it's just like, I don't know, we're just like super geniuses and we just be talking about shit all. It's just like, shut up, dude, just punch each other.
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
I can understand that. I do like, I'm the opposite where I like this era because they were like actually creating a captivating story and they weren't super overly focused on action, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. If I'm watching a superhero movie, I want to see some cool motherfuckers hit each other and do some cool motherfucking shit, you know?
Right.
That's why I like Winter Soldier so much, because the fight choreography in that movie is fucking nuts. It is so cool. The scene with fucking Cap and fucking Bucky going at each other before he figures out that he is Bucky. The fucking, that fight with him and ScarJo is fucking choreographed so well. Yeah, and they're all doing their own fucking fight choreography in it too, which is super cool. Like most of the scenes is actually Chris Evans and fucking Scarlett Johansson and Sebastian Stan. Like they learned that shit and they executed it and it looked beautiful, you know? So I like John Wick so much because the fight choreography is just so fucking good. You know, I don't really give much of a fuck about the story of John Wick. I just want to see
about fucking
John Wick fucking use a guy as cover, shoot two guys while he's using that guy as cover, and then use the guy's gun in his hand to pull the trigger to kill another guy that's right behind him. You know, that's cool as fuck.
That's why the story always boils down to is like he killed my dog or like he took my daughter. Like that's the sole motivation. It's so black and white, and it's
good enough for me, man. good enough for me.
100% is good enough for me. Because you know how easy it'd be as if you fucking kill my dog, that's exactly what I would do. You know what I mean? That's
100%.
so easy to step into that mindset. It's like you don't even think about it. It just happens. Especially for dude flicks, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Marvel's always interesting to me. There's a lot that I like about it, and there's a lot that I don't like about it. I just find myself not rewatching it ever because I don't know. It just doesn't it doesn't call to me. My autism doesn't approve.
That's fair. No, my non-mandatory homework for you is to watch Thunderbolts and then watch Winter Soldier and Civil War back to back. That's my non-mandatory homework. I will watch
Thunderbolts. I will watch Thunderbolts. I'm still 50-50 on the other on
That's fair.
Captain America.
That's fair.
I'm not big on those movies. I
wasn't either, man. I really did not like Captain America growing up, and then I turned 18 and I was like, yeah, I'll get to watch these movies again. And I kind of liked them. I kind of like him now. I don't really mind the character. I think it's a good character. I think
that's fair.
I think the MCU took Steve Rogers in a way that he needed to go. I think him being just the America guy and the racist doesn't like mutants guy was not very good.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I advocate for these movies. Because I was in the same boat you were, where I was just like, man, Captain America is so fucking boring. These movies suck. And I was the same way with the Christian Bale movies, you know? I thought all my life growing up, I could not get through any of those movies without falling asleep. Genuinely, they were just snooze fests for me. And then I finally was like, you know what? I'm just going to watch it. And I don't hate them. There's parts of those movies I do genuinely like. And
I fucking love those movies.
Yeah. And there's parts of those movies that are god fucking awful, like Tom Hardy's Bane. But that's okay.
That's true.
That's okay. Tom Hardy's Bane itself is not the problem. It's the fucking voice. And the fact that terrible. Tom Hardy is not a fucking 7'8" giant. You know, it's just kind of
white,
and also British he's white, guy. And also he's a white British man, and not a fucking
shit pisses me off.
Not a Hispanic luchador, because that's
he's
what
fucking
Bane
luchador.
is.
And then y'all pussied out of the luchador mask because you didn't want to cast a fucking Tom Hardy who's fucking 5'6".
Like, he's 5'6" and British.
I like Tom Hardy, but man, he's not Bane. Love Hardy. Son.
No, dude. No,
I like the Mad Max guy, but what the fuck does he know about Bane?
No, literally, dude. I like the Hardy movies. What the fuck does he know about Bane?
Okay, yes, I'll give Captain America another shot.
I think you should. I think being older and mature, and we both talk about wanting captivating stories so often. I think
that's true.
I think it's a big no for you to not try to give some captivating stories a try, even if they're Marvel related. I think you should at least give them a try, because I do think they are captivating stories. It's not Ragnarok where it's fucking crazy, silly, fun shit the entire time, but they are they're more grounded, but they still have stupid comic book shit. The opening of Winter Soldier is literally just Captain America going on a boat and kicking motherfuckers in half, basically, which that's awesome. Yeah. That's fucking awesome. Cool. He just kicks a dude and breaks his back, and then he falls off the side of a ship. That guy's dead. That guy's literally dead. The entire opening of him infiltrating that place, he's just killing motherfuckers, and they just glaze over that fact. But
that's fair.
I don't know. I think they're growing up. I'm with you. I could not give less of a fuck about Captain fucking America, but being a slightly more mature man child, they connect with me a little bit more. So
that's fair.
So yeah, that's the Marvel talk of the podcast for the 5th time.
Yep, big Marvel guys.
Yeah, well, we're at an hour 50, so
goddamn.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you have anything to add, I think an hour 50 is fucking more than enough.
Yeah, I have about nothing to add. I thought I had something. I thought I had something funny, and then I just gone. It wasn't even important.
Poop fart.
Yeah, poop fart. Mick Jumbotron.
Mick gangbang. Y'all ever had a Mick gangbang?
Yeah, you should try McGangbang.
Try McGangbang.
You leave the buns in or you take the buns out?
I'm a bun out guy.
Leave
I'm a bun out guy.
Leave it in the comments. As a person now, I'm definitely a bun out guy, but when I was a little 15-year-old fat fucker, I loved just putting the whole sandwich in between a McDouble, man.
No, same, dude. Get
It
the
was
extra
pretty
fucking,
awesome.
get those extra carbs in. Fuck it.
Dude,
Who's
it was
gonna stop
good.
me, mom? She's not at McDonald's with me after school.
No, dude, that was the first taste of freedom I've ever gotten was being at the McDonald's at fucking 14.
True, dude. Those poor workers, I think about them all the time.
They were fine. I worked with half of them.
That's
I
true,
worked with
actually.
them like 2 years later. They don't give a fuck.
No,
They got way bigger fish to fry.
literally.
That's
They got
meth to
fillet of
smoke.
fishes to fry.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Peace out.
Later, guys. Kisses. I love you.
Bye,
But
guys.
not but not like that. I'm not your friend. Have a good day.
Mm-mm.